up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just finished watching episode 3 of The Boys. Oh my god. Yo, this is sick. This is sick. This is sick. Like, this was a crazy episode, y'all. If you guys are not watching this, you need to, because this is sick. First of all, it starts off with the ending of the last episode. They're like cleaning up the room after they blew up one of the 7, which looked absolutely nasty. Like, you saw Huey kind of just looking over a sink and little body pieces. It was so nasty, y'all. Oh my gosh. So apparently, he's clearly still after A-Train, but now the bad guys with, I forget the main bad guy and Frenchie, and now the other guy that they brought in, they're all pretty much after taking down the 7 and the whole corporation, the Volt. Yeah. So they're trying to get all this evidence. They come across this girl's apartment. I believe they did mention who she was, but I don't remember her name or who she is supposed to be. But she is clearly, like, I don't know if she's an ex-superhero. I don't know if she's like a villain. I don't know what she is yet, but she's got some fangs that comes out of her arms. Anyway, she's messing around with A-Train. Like, she's like dealing with him or whatever. And she feels like they're a couple, but he's clearly not on the same page. So apparently in this episode, we find out why he was running so daggone fast when he killed Huey's girlfriend. Apparently, he was souped up on this stuff that gives him super extra speed. And so she's the one that's holding it. How she got it, we don't know that yet. But she's clearly giving it to him. She's either holding it for him or she's getting it for him. Either way, they kind of bug her house. And they're trying to find out information. Now, the new guy that they brought in, the guy that works at the corrections office, or correction facility or whatever, I think he noticed the bag when they first went in there to bug her house. And he wasn't quite sure what it was, but then later on they found out that little pouch that he saw is where, like, it looked like this liquid, this blue liquid stuff, right? So that's the stuff that A-Train is souped up on, and she's holding it. So they're trying to, figure out what's what. And it's funny because Huey keeps running into everything A-Train, right? Like, he's got little figurines in his room. He goes back to go change his clothes after he blew up Translucent. And then he's, like, throwing stuff all over the place and messing up his room. Then he goes to bug the girl's house, and the girl's computer, like the desktop, has the picture of him on there. And then on his way out, he actually runs into him, and I'm surprised that he didn't kill him when he saw him. But he held his composure, and he didn't do anything. So then from there on, they were just kind of watching him and everything. And at one point, we finally kind of see the girl who looks like Wonder Woman. But she's not. I don't even know her name yet. Or maybe I heard her name and I don't remember her name. But apparently her and, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting his name. The one that looks like Captain America, but has like Superman powers or whatever. They used to date. And apparently she kind of feels some type of way about him. You can kind of see the body language a little bit when they go and they're walking through this shootout. And they go stop the guy that's shooting. But he freaking puts his fist through his chest. And she's kind of looking like, damn, like, here he goes again type of thing. But she looks like she has a little bit of fear. So then we find out they used to date. So when they go to the race where A-Train is racing this guy, he gets like really aggressive with her at one point. Like, he grabs her by the neck and he's kind of telling her, remember when we used to date and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I don't think I can handle you dealing with somebody else. And he's really being like, he's got like a tight grip around her neck. And I'm just like, let me find out you used to do stuff to her. Like, why did y'all ever break up in the first place? But anyway, that's besides the point. So anyway, the freaking episode continues on. So they're still after, you know, trying to get information so they could take down the 7. So now they want to get a hold of this liquid that A-Train is getting. And they go in there, obviously sitting outside watching this girl's house. And she takes the stuff. Then she becomes strong as hell. You see her lifting up crazy weight. Talk about she's been at it for an hour. So the landlord to where she lives at has been trying to get, you know, a payment, the rent. She invites him in. They're playing. She's so doped up on this stuff and she's been drinking. Like, she starts seducing him and stuff. And then you see them role playing. And then she ends up sitting on his face until his head blows up. That was I was so disgusted when I saw that. Like, I was like, no way is she going to kill him like this. And she did. And she didn't even realize that she did it until she got up. Can you imagine? I don't even want to know what that feels like down there. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. But they finally get into the house. They know that she's got this blue stuff. And it's wild. It's really, really wild. Oh, and in the video, while they have this surveillance set up in their truck, they do hear her telling him, like, yo, the last time that you were doped up on the stuff, you ran through a girl. So I don't know how they're going to use that later on. But that right there, like, he clearly was doped up on that stuff and couldn't control himself, which is why he killed the girl. He ran right through her. So at the race, you kind of see him, like, high, basically, off this stuff, because he's, like, at one point you see him, like, literally zapping in a circle, and his brother looks at him and is like, yo, like, you look, like, wound up as hell. Like, what's wrong with you? And apparently he needs this stuff to be fast. Now, we don't know how this is going to go on later on, but I can't wait to see episode 4. This was crazy. This is absolutely wild. Oh, and then they finish off by showing that they found the trunk with Translucent's body parts on it. I think, what's his name? Deep and... I keep forgetting his name. Captain America lookalike. Highlander, is that his name? They're obviously at the senior president's, their meeting place or whatever, in their office, and they find the trunk with his stuff in it. So who knows what's going to happen now? So now I have a feeling things are going to get real crazy. So I cannot wait for episode 4. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think of episode 3 of The Boys. Let me know if you enjoyed my reaction to it. Let me know if you enjoyed my review and my thoughts, you guys. You know, I know this is a little bit different for you guys to kind of see me just watching it with a timer in the corner. But as you guys know, I don't have Patreon. And I can't show the content because if we show the content, obviously it's going to get claimed. So we cannot do that. But it's a nice idea to be able to have a timer down there. So as soon as you see the timer go off, you guys can go on your Prime Video and hit play when I hit play. And it's almost like we're kind of watching it together because we're both reacting to the same scenes. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you can, go back and you can still watch it with me, because even though I'm shooting that real time, you can still go back and start where I start and still feel like you're watching it with me based on my reactions and stuff. So it does help. Also, leave your comments. Commenting under my videos also help as well. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!